Fox 14, your morning news continues.
Good morning, folks. I'm joined by Miss Jaquita, Danae, and Nikki with the International Student Exchange Program. How are y'all doing this morning?
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you for having us. Yes.
I'm glad for y'all to join me this morning. So this morning we're going to be talking a bit about having some families host students for this International Student Exchange Program. Tell me a bit about what's going on there.
Well, we're looking for families that will love a student from around the world. We have over 90 countries that we get students from, and the host families give them a bed of their own and a place to study and love and support and treat them like one of their own children while they're here, and then they become one of their children for the rest of their lives.
And that student would be staying, a full year here in the United States, getting in the full experience. Each of you actually have hosted students before, is that correct?
That's
Yes.
correct. That is
Yes,
absolutely
yes.
correct.
Is there any specific experience y'all have from that y'all want to share very quickly?
Well, you want to?
I will. I mean, I have one student that's actually still here with me that came 3 years ago that has actually came back and is going to college and staying with us, and he's become a part of our family, and his family has become a part of our family. He's going home for the summer, but they're coming back here in a couple of years. They are just as much our family. We talk, even though we don't speak the same language. His family does not know English the way that he does, and we still talk. We talk all the time. We message and stay in touch, and ciao, by the way, is hello across the world. It means the same all the way across the world. And so this is a child from Vietnam, and his mom says ciao Danae every time she texts me.
And that's a connection that y'all will have for
Forever.
your entire lifetime. So if folks want to apply, where should they go?
There's the site that they need to go to is southcentral.iseusa.org, and they can read all about ISE and all the work that they do, and there's a place on there to fill out an application.
Now, if I'm a family who's never really done this kind of thing before, perhaps I'm worried about maybe there being some sort of culture barrier, language barrier. What are some information you can give them that perhaps may quell that kind of
You
concern?
want to talk about culture barriers?
Well, the students who come have to be able to speak English. That's one of our requirements. And as far as the culture barrier, it's a one-on-one thing, and you just learn. You learn to be accepting of their ways, and they learn your ways. And most of them are very, very eager to learn our culture and our ways.
All right. Before we wrap up here, is there any other part of the program that y'all want to share just before we...
Well, I think that this program is great for diplomacy around the world, because a lot of our students go back home and they become leaders in their country. And what better way to foster diplomacy is for a student that's in a government somewhere else around the world, has been in someone's home and loved on in Louisiana. So they know who we really are and how great Americans are.
Well, that's excellent. What an amazing program to have, the International Student Exchange Program. Ladies, I want to thank you all so much for coming and talking with me today. That website, again, to apply is southcentral.iseusa.org. You can find out more about the International Student Exchange Program on our website, myarclemus.com.